What is going on, everybody? McLaren's Beach Shop World Champion coming at you, and we're here with the Pretty Boy Marco, the event build in this one. So, been messing around with Marco for a minute now, and I like this build. At least it's working for me, being able to just kind of blow up my opponent's field. That's pretty much what the philosophy is around. But yeah, some tips for Marco though is just kind of like learning the matchups a little bit, because using Marco's ability, like depending on if you're going first or second, you ideally want to be sending something in the bottom of your deck pretty much every turn, just so you can try to make sure you can see like the main cards and hit any kind of combos and stuff. But yeah, for me right now, this is feeling pretty decent. Ivankov and Duval is actually crazy, especially if you can like set it up turn 2 if you're going second. It's a insane combo. And yeah, Ivankov also just helps seeing more cards and setting stuff to the bottom. I personally like the events. I love Seaquake like a lot. I think this is one of like the best events in the game. And then it's locked to pretty much just Whitebeard, but being able to clear something 3,000 or less is pretty nice. But then this Fire Fist is great against Doflamingo. I have the 2 Grab Blades because that's for Luffy. And then this Fire Fist has actually been kind of fun as well, just because this one with leader ability late game clears a 6k. So against Luffy and against like Rob, Lucci, and stuff like that, to get any of their 6Ks out, especially late game. If you're playing around the blocker Marco, which also needs to have the 2 life, then this Fire Fist kind of has some kind of nice synergy with like the leader and stuff. So I've been enjoying that. But yeah, outside of that, the tough stuff with this game or leader and stuff for games and everything is, for me, is just I mulligan out looking for like a turn 2 play. So either Ivankov, Duval for the most part, but then depending on the matchup, I love saving a Seaquake against Robert, because if they drop the Rebecca to stall, this is perfect. And then yeah, outside of that though, it's just pretty much just non-stop filtering, looking to set up either a Sanji endgame combo or just getting your like main other guys to be able to like stick. So if playing around the Marcos as well, depending on the game state and the situation. But a lot of fun. It's definitely one of the more technical, like tougher decks to use. And yeah, you definitely need to know like the matchups a little bit, just to know what cards you kind of need to look for in hand. But once you kind of get things figured out, it's a lot of fun. Like again, blue stuff with Pudding and Grab Blade is for Luffy. And then also too, I like the events because if you hit any of these in the your life and get the life triggers, is actually, depending on the timing and stuff, can be pretty big. So all of them have definitely bailed me out messing around with stuff at one point or another. But yeah, loving Marco. It's fun. Very excited to see kind of like where things go, especially in the future if they build around this kind of stuff. But yeah, at least for right now, this is working for me. I'll probably mess around with some other stuff, because I think if you don't like events, you could definitely build around like not events. And then I also want to try like a fun silly build that I've been messing around with that includes our old man Gordon, or potentially like Ray's Max instead. Just throwing a couple of those in there, because comboed with just playing around like, yeah, put Rayleigh Marco with Gordon, being able to also like use that as bait could be kind of fun. But we'll see how it goes. This build though, at least for right now, has been working for me. All right, we got some Robert action here. We do have this. I'm not feeling risky though. Let's hit. All right, I shouldn't have did that. But yeah, normally again, I try to look for like that turn 2 play, which we did have. But I was hoping to see if we get anything else kind of going there. So let's grab this here. All right, saved. Saved with the heart of the cards there. So I don't need this, so I could play around this Marco. Keep our 2Ks. We have this one and this one. Do I want to do that? Actually, we'll send one Otama down. We can drop this down here. Let's just swing 6 on 5 here. All right, get a card out of them. We drop this down. I wouldn't mind Ivankov for next turn, but depending on what they play, I don't know, I think it's just better to go for. We need our big hitters here, so I'm gonna have to try to look for them. And then yeah, we'll see what they drop. So they're going 4. What would they? Or would they just throw something on here? They could do that as well. So, all right, you know what? We'll try to use this to bait out something. So let's take this one hit, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see what they drop, because to potentially try to bait out the Robert, or they don't have. Okay, so that's actually massive. They don't have Brooke or a potential Robert unless they're holding it. So we'll see. But I'm kind of okay with that, because now I can kind of hard drop this Marco, and we can kind of keep him up at least for one turn. So, all right, we'll attack him 5. And then I'm already getting this just on the board, because again, we do have the one event to keep him up if they try to cost remove, and we can get some stuff there. So, all right, they use a 2K. So that's kind of nice, because that means I'm assuming they don't have a 1K that they can use there. So, but we'll see what they can do with 6. Again, they can easily get rid of Duval here, but if they attack this turn, I'd probably just sack Duval, not to lose too much. And then obviously we have the Grav Blade, which is not as important in this matchup. For the end game, if we get a Seaquake, definitely we'll hold on to that in case they drop like a Rebecca or something. But yeah, we just need to kind of filter through and get, honestly, anybody, this card right, the next 2 cards, if it is something cool, we could do that. Or I could make a play, go around our stuff there. So that leaves them with 5. Do I want to... Alright, you know what? Let's just sack this. And then put him in a weird spot where if they're going to use stuff to try to get rid of Marco, then they have to. And then I can make a... Okay, so they're just going there. Alright, you know what? I'll take this 1. So if we don't draw anything cool, we can play around Blocker Marco. So, alright. Okay with this. So they drop him down to 1. Obviously we can bring him back, which is pretty big. So, okay, they're dropping the Rebecca into Brooke. Use card action, trash that, bring up Marco back. And okay, we'll see what we get here. Alright, we get Sanji, which is nice. So we'll put 1 on here. And we get Rayleigh, which is also nice. So, dang it. So we got the 2Ks here. We have this. I could play another Marco here. So I could attack this, see if they sack Rebecca. And then just minus this down. And then we can just tee off on them, I guess. And so place on top. Let's just do that so I can hold on to some 2Ks and stuff there. So we can drop that down there. Unless we want to just drop this, pop this, and then clear this, and then attack them 7. That might be better. So let's just do that there. We'll attack them 6 on 2 here. And then I'm going to throw 1 on because they're going to be at 8. So we'll just attack them here. So reason why I'm not attacking this is because they would have to invest Dawn. So I'm just going off from what I assume that they have Moria. And then we can just go from there. But yeah, next turn we'll play our Rayleigh. Then, well, I guess depending on what they play out. Because if I play Rayleigh, do like the quick little counter. Versus needing to set up Sanji here, so may hold, but also may audible out. But we'll just see what they do. Obviously, I don't have the events to keep up the Marcos this time. Okay, they just swung, just to swing, I guess. But alrighty. So they're doing that. They drop this down. We'll go no. We'll block that there. So they have 7. This is at 4. I mean, if they have Jack, they can't do anything there. Okay, so they get this to 2. This is at 3. And then Helmeppo. Alright, well, dang. I can't do anything about that. So they drop the Rob. But, I mean, out of all this options and stuff, kind of okay. But, yeah, lose both our Marcos there. But that's unfortunate, so I can't do anything about that. But alright, so we have this here. I can draw something. Obviously, we can just clear this with Rayleigh. I hope they don't have anything like too much else they can mess around with there. So we get another Rayleigh. So then next turn I could hit this as well. Okay. Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's throw that there. What do I want to do with this stuff? Because I minus this down and then minus this, pop this. So it doesn't really matter. So they go there. Alright, let's attack them 6. If I can get them down to 2, that'd be pretty nice for us as well. Okay, well they do that. Alrighty. So we'll go this, this, and then clear that. And alright, so this is at 2k. They would need, well they don't have Spandine in here. So, okay, we're kind of chilling there. So they would have to, and Helmeppo was chilling out here too. So we will see. And then yeah, we got the 2Ks and stuff here. And then if I need to, we can go Sanji Rayleigh again next turn. Delete their field and kind of play off on our stuff there. Or I could potentially audible Sanji into the Marco blocker. We'll just kind of see what they do. Because if they can't get rid of Rayleigh here, then we're in a pretty great spot to just knock them down and then next turn go for the game. Potentially. So, alright, they're just doing 5. Okay, I'll block with 1 Marco because it just needs the 1. Okay. I mean, I'm alright at that. That's 3 Don. Only leaves them with 7. So they're attacking 6. Alright, we'll go there. Block that. And then they're attacking 5, leaving 4. Take the 1. Okay, we get Ivankov. And then they're dropping Rebecca. And then grabbing the 2K. Okay. And then Spandine. Alright, and then bringing back Robert. Okay, well, still not ideal for us there. So I have 1. We have this and this. What do I want to do here? Because I could go Sanji to Rayleigh. Obviously, and then we just kind of delete their field, leave 1. They have this. And then I'd win next turn. I have 1. So let's see. If I attack here. Because I could just minus. I only can clear 2 though is the issue. If I did that. And then I would only have 1, 2, 3. For counter plus 1 hit. Or do I just play this for a blocker? Because I could play Sanji in the blocker instead. Alright, well, I guess let's see what we grab here. Fire Fist. Be great if I, right now, if I could play, like, around it. So let me see what we do here. So if I play Sanji to Rayleigh, we can minus this down. Okay, I can, yeah, minus this down. I'm trying to think what I want to do here, actually. Because I could minus this down to 0 and this down to 0. Pop this, and then we attack this, and then also attack this. I think that might be the play there. Because then I can play around stuff there. So let's just drop this down. Go Sanji, deploy here. So I want to go this to 0, this here, pop that. So this is then at 4. Okay, we'll attack 6 on 4. We know they have the 2K. And then we'll just see what they do. Okay, so they do that. We'll attack them here. 8 on 4. Alright, so this is at 0 and this is at 0. So we have 1. We'll just see what they do. So I can go up to here. Alrighty. Well, yeah, this is it. So they're still at 3, which is not great. Because we know they have a 2K. So we'll just see what happens. And then I do have Marco if I need to next turn. But we'll just have to see how it plays out. So they're going 6, okay, and then they'd have to go there. All right, so we'll just do this here, block that, and then they just have 4. So I don't know, you got another Rebecca, or Wood, I guess. So they're going 9 on 8. I'd have to get rid of both. Or, all right, you know what? We gotta go this and this there. Why not? Get another Sanji, which I do not need. All right, this is big because now I can clear both of these with ease. So, all right, we can do, yeah, get rid of that, and then we'll just drop this down, I guess. And then, what do I need for... So, alright, let's just do... We'll bop them 8, see what they do. Potentially draw things out, I guess. But I can also, yeah, just clear their field here if we want to do that as well. So they take that there. Okay. Attack him 9. Alright, so they do that. I'm going to do Seaquake this out, and then to make sure we're kind of chilling here, we'll throw everything on here. Attack this 12 on 2. And alright. Fake with the 1. We still have 1. And then, yeah, obviously we just have the Fire Fist, so can't do too much with that, but unless they have something crazy here, yeah, which they do not, there's nothing they can do, and yeah, there we go, that was a good one. That was fun, playing around Rayleigh, doing some math. That was worked out for us, so yeah, we'll take it. Alright, we got some more Robert action. This time, I'm going to roll with this because we have a turn to play. So we'll go from there. So they get Kaku, the 2K one already. So we'll drop Duval here. Let's see what we got. Do I want to go Ivankov next turn? Because we could go Ivankov, Duval actually. So yeah, let's draw this. And then we'll have, no, that's there, but I can also just reset it up. Okay, I kind of like that. Because it'll let us play around and get out some extra characters here and potentially be aggressive with this here. You know, I'll take this one. Ooh, okay. Do I want this Marco? Or do I want to play around this one? Because this one could be nice to set up, but I also have both of these to blow stuff up. But I could play around this as well. So you know what? We're going to play around this Marco. That could be the call right there, depending on what happens. So, draw a card, place on top this here. I'm going to minus this down there, and then I'm going to use our boy here. Attack him 1 on 0. So we're able to get rid of that there, which is cool. And then we'll attack them 6 on 5, see if they get the 2K out now, or if they're going to take the hit. Because we know they have the one Kaku in there. Ooh, okay, they hit a Moria, so that's nice. Alright, this side take the hit, okay. Deploy that as well. Ooh. Oh, they got 7. I might hit them with a little pudding remix here, not gonna lie. Next turn instead. I guess it depends on what they play and what they do, so we'll see. And then, yeah, we got the Duvals out, and then Ivankov. If they can't cost remove Ivankov here, we will get an additional card next turn. And then with 6, that would allow me to use like everything and then play pudding potentially. Because they are at 8, so I'm fine with that. Again, for me, pudding, normally anything above 7, I'm comfortable doing. Or if you know that they're using like a bunch of searches and like have good stuff, then using pudding is good in that situation too. But we'll see what they do here. So, guess we'll see what they give something down. They do that, at least I'm here. We're just gonna sack our guy here. Why not? Get rid of that one. And then they're dropping the who's who. Okay. Honestly, I'm okay with that, because I could just clear this with Marco then. Instead, and then we hold on to pudding. So, Atmos here. We have this and this to keep Marco up for a little bit, and then next turn we could go Newgate. So, alright, I'm going to send this down. We'll drop that down there. We'll attack him here. Again, we know they got the 2K. Alright, there it is. And then, yeah, throw down Marco, clear that. And alright, so yeah, we know we have our stuff here. Keep things, keep this Marco up if they're able to do anything here. We have the other Marco coming. Force him into, you know what, let's just block this now. Get the utility out of him while we can. So, okay. We're good there. So this is there. I can clear with Newgate here, which is pretty cool. And, alright, yeah, I'm fine with that. So draw a card here. We got a Seaquake. I don't need all three of these. I could hold on to this for Rebecca, though, but I also kind of like this. So, alright, place on bottom. We'll do this, and then, yeah, obviously we're going to minus this down. Alright, I'll attack him 6. And then, yeah, now we can be, like, pretty aggressive with stuff. So we can drop this down, do this here, rest, trash that, and then now we can attack them 7. So we get them down to 2, which is pretty big. Again, this Marco we can keep in. I will sack this Fire Fist, and then we'll hold on to the Seaquake for a potential endgame Rebecca if they're trying to stall out. But, yeah. So we draw here, see what they can do. Potentially hit them with a Pudding as well. Depending on, because they're at 9, so we'll see. They'd have to have, like, yeah, Moria for them to get the max stuff going on. But we have the Marco I can set up next turn. So, alright, they're just dropping the Rebecca. Okay. So that's good. They don't have Moria then. So they're grabbing Who's Who, the 2K, and disband him. Oh, okay. Which whiffs. So, and then they're just attacking us. They're here. They have 5 left. So maybe a Sabo. We're gonna go no. Let's just block with this. Alright, so yeah, there's a Sabo. So, okay. Let's just see what they trash. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna hit them with Pudding Remix. And then we're just gonna launch at them. We'll get them back down to, like, potential of the cards and stuff that they do not need. Unless we draw something crazy here. So, yeah, no, just a 2K. So I'll hit him with Pudding. We could potentially drop a Marco as well. So, alright, send to the bottom. We'll send this down. Let's drop that down there. Alright. Hit him with Pudding here. Let's attack him 8 on 5. Because we at least will get them to sack the stuff here. Okay, or they're going to go that route. Alright, interesting. So, alright, I'm going to put 1 here. We'll attack him 7 on 5. Okay, they go for all of that. And then, alright, we'll put 1 more on here. Attack him 9. And, okay, they just called it. They just called it a day. Alright. They drew Moria, though, so I don't know. Like, we're putting, gave them the Moria. And then, like, a little bit, they could have... They had everything in the trash, but I guess the turn after... Because they would have sacked this, they could have played back out. But, alright, I mean... Yeah, I guess maybe Pudding just was too much for him. But we'll take it back to back. Alright, we got some Doflamingo here. Do not have... Even though I like Seaquake in this matchup, we're going to mulligan out. Okay, we get 3 Ivankovs. Wow. Alright. Okay. Interesting. So, they don't have the turn 1 to set anything up, so they're just going big money, no whammies. And, alright, they get Moria out. Okay, we'll hit this here, so we get Ace, which is actually kind of okay. So, draw a card here, another Seaquake. Alright, send 1 to the bottom there. We'll do that. Let's drop this down. Send that to the bottom as well. And then we'll just go attack them here, get rid of that. So, alright. It'll do that. I guess we'll just see what they do here. Okay, they're dropping the search. And then see if they have another one to set anything up. With like Perona or Buggy. So they get the Weevil. Okay. And then, alright, they're going Jinbei into Weevil. Alright, well, yeah, that's their big combo there. So we'll go no. Because next turn I'll be at 6. We could go Ace, but I'd rather probably just pop something. So I kind of want to set up Ivankov again. So we're going to block with a 2 on this one. Alright, so I can do this. Draw a card. Ooh. Okay, massive pull for us there. So, alright. In this one I don't need Grav Blade as much, but we can drop this down. And then we can go this and this. Clear both of those. So that leaves us there. I'm at 5 cards. Put this one on. Attack. Draw another card. Alright, and then we'll put our other one on here. Now attack him 7 on 5. So they took the 5, and then, yeah, get them to take the 7. So we got them 3. They have 9 cards. We draw Pudding as well. I'm feeling like Yugi a little bit, not going to lie. Alright, well, that's not great. So they can put everything here, and then, yeah, now put stuff out. So, yeah, now that's nuts. Just 3 characters like that is crazy. But at least we have this. Hit him with a little bit of a potential remix, or we could go... Ooh, okay. So, and they get the new gate. Alright. Nothing I can do there, but at least the little bit of a stall job is decent. Alright, Sanji's nice. So, probably want to go new gate, so I can put one on. We could delete this. And then... Yeah, there's not too much here, because they have 8 cards. Unless I wanted to go next turn Sanji into new gate, and then we play Pudding here. Alright, so let's just see what, Ooh, okay, we get Rayleigh. Can I withstand a turn if I do that? Because we could minus this down. I could pop it with new gate, and then just swing on them 7. Force out some cards in hand. I think that's our best bet. So we'll place 1 ace on the bottom. Alright, let's drop that down there then. And then... Yeah, I think that's all. We'll have to take a hit and then try to block out of some little stuff, I guess. If I do that. Okay. You know what? Let's give it a go. So rest, we'll pop this, and then let's just swing on them 7 on 5. See if we can at least get something out of their hand this way. And then next turn we can go Sanji, Rayleigh, and hopefully delete most of their board. But we'll see. But yeah, take 1, and then we'll play around that. Then we'll definitely have to go for some board control. But they should know what this card is because of the boa. I believe, yeah, looking at the 3. So yeah, be able to do that, and then just see what they do attacking Newgate, or if they're gonna go for us. But yeah, if I can escape this turn with 2, then we got a shot, because we can drop Sanji, Rayleigh next turn, delete most of their stuff, and then especially if Newgate's still on the board as well, then we're kind of in a decent spot. But we'll just kind of see what they do. So they're attacking. All right, fine with that. They're dropping this, reveal top of that, draw 2 cards and place one on top of your deck. So we'll go no, and then yeah, we'll block with Ivankov there. And then, well, I mean, if they put the 4 on here and attacked, okay, luckily they did not do that. Okay, cool. So they're grabbing Jinbei again. All right, they're going 5 there. I'll go no. And do I want to go ace as like a closer? Because we know they have Jinbei. So we can just block with Pudding. And then, okay. Take that. All right, this is actually huge. 5 or less. Probably want to get rid of this guy. So do that, clear that. Okay. All right, that was actually massive. Heart of the Cards is kind of crazy right now in this one. So we can do this here. So I could clear their board completely, because we could delete this. I have a new gate. I could just turn. We know they have another Jinbei though in hand there. So yeah, I can just minus this down honestly, and then we can play around our stuff there. So if I'm here at 6, we could attack this and then minus this down, pop this. And then I kind of want to pressure them, get them down to 2, because if I leave this there, then we're kind of chilling with that. So, alright. Attack this 6 on 3. And play around there. Unless they're thinking about making a play to... Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. Well, we'll drop this, deploy this. Drop this down, this, and then do this here. And then, doesn't really matter who I get rid of. Probably want to leave Jinbei... Well, we minus this down, so... Yeah, we'll just do that, clear that then. Okay. We got our 2Ks. We know they have Jinbei back in hand that they got back. This is down to 2. Okay, we'll see. So yeah, there's Jinbei into Mihawk. All right, and then playing Buggy. Okay. Guess we'll see what they do. I mean, if they go for Newgate again, we're kind of fine. Because yeah, I have this, and then we got Ace as well. Got him down to 3 cards, so I could just kind of go for the game and see what happens. They're putting the 4 on, attacking us. Okay. So, Mihawk again. Alright. We'll just do that, I guess. And then we draw another Rayleigh. So how do I want to do this? Because I could minus this down. I could clear their entire board if I wanted to go here. Alright, let's just see what we got. Ooh, okay, we get Otama as well. But if I did... I could go Otama and this. Then we'd have to go Newgate. So if I... Yeah, this is 1. So clear this. Newgate clears this. Other Newgate clears this. Attack this. We still have the 1, and then we can sweep them next turn, I think. So, alright. Let's drop this down. I can then... Alright, we can drop this down here. Actually, yeah, let's just hold on to the Otama. So I clear this here. And then use this to clear this. Okay. So we'll do that. Pop that one. So that leaves me with 7. So, alrighty. So this is here. So we'll drop this one, go here. And then, yeah, I can rest this, pop this. Rest this, pop this. We attack this 7 on 5. See what they do. Alright, and then we'll attack them 8 on 5, and then 9 on 5. Alright. So we got 1, they got 1. This is it. We have 3 2Ks and a 1. Looking in, I think, a pretty decent spot. Okay, they're loading up. Yeah, there's not really anything they can do. I don't think so. 8 on 5, and then if we just have them go for it, I can obviously just block out. So, we'll just go no here, just be safe, and I can just go this and this. So yeah, they're out of here. But yeah, there we go. That was pretty good. Us figuring everything out, and yeah, over Doflamingo. But yeah, Marco, I enjoy a lot. I think I've been playing it for a minute now, trying to just find out little tweaks and stuff, especially with like the current top meta decks. And then I think again the hardest one is just Black Yellow Luffy. The other ones are a lot more manageable, especially again you hit our chains and we get our stuff there. 2 new gates is massive. I mean, I feel like both of us were kind of blessed with our stuff because they were able to hit the Jinbei and stuff and as well. But yeah, playing around the new gate effects, massive Seaquake coming in for us there as well. Got a little Fire Fist action too. So yeah, this card is great in this matchup. But yeah, able to put it all together. And thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.